Hey everyone, Dennis Delmarski, and today I'm going to show you how to draw the X, Y, and Z axis in the XNA. So I'm just going to create a Windows game and call it XYZ Draw. Simple as that. What we need to do first is declare some classes we're going to use later on. So I'm just going to declare a graphics device and call it device. I'm going to declare a vertex declaration called vertex declaration. I'm gonna declare an array of vertex position color and call it lines because it will be used to draw lines. Then I'm gonna call an instance of matrix and called view matrix. I'm gonna call it a matrix and projection matrix. That's it. Now in the initializing function, I'm gonna instantiate a device equals to our graphics, which is a graphics device manager dot graphics device. I'm gonna set some parameters for the window, so it's gonna be graphics dot preferred back buffer height, which is the height of the window. It's gonna be 500. The graphics dot preferred back buffer width is gonna be 500. I'm gonna apply the changes. Now I'm gonna set the window title. It's gonna be simple. Now, to draw the lines, we need to create a new function called draw lines. It's not gonna actually draw them, but will help us do it. So I'm gonna instantiate the array. It's gonna be a new vertex position color. There are gonna be 6 items in the array. Since each line has 2 points, this is gonna be 6. Now for the x-axis, I'm gonna use lines of 0 equals new vertex position color. This is gonna be a new vector 3 here. Since it's the x-axis, I'm gonna use 10, 0, 10, since y and z are not used. Now the color for this is gonna be colored red. I'm just gonna copy the line, and this is gonna be the second point, and it's gonna be the opposite side of the axis. So it's gonna be -10. I'm not using it, y and z here. I'm gonna copy it. This is the y-axis, and I'm gonna change the index 2 and 3. It's gonna be x is not used here, so I'm gonna use 0, 0, 10, and -10. And now for the z-axis, ready 4 and 5 the index. A new vector 3, so I'm just gonna instantiate the z-axis here, so I'm not using x and y, I'm using z, so it's gonna be 10 and -10. And change the color for this. It's gonna be blue, also blue, and green here. Now for the vertex declaration, I'm gonna instantiate a new one. Vertex declaration device, and it's gonna be vertex position color dot vertex elements. Okay. So now to the drawing stuff, I'm just gonna change the default color here to white so we can see the drawn lines better. And I'm gonna create a basic effect shader. Now it's gonna be a new basic effect using our device, the graphics device, and null for the effect pool. Okay, now the effect dot vertex color enable equal true. That's for our vertex to show the colors, because otherwise it's gonna be white, as same as the screen, so we don't want that. Now, before doing anything else, I need to create the camera. So I'm just gonna create a protected void, create camera. Okay. Let's say the view matrix equals matrix dot create look at. It's gonna be where it's gonna look new vector 3. It's gonna be 30, 0, 30. The camera target is gonna be the origin. It's gonna be a new vector 3. It's gonna be 0, 0, 0. And the up vector is gonna be a new vector 3. It's gonna be 0, 1, 0. What is that? The projection matrix equals matrix dot create perspective field of view, and it's gonna be looking at a 45-degree angle, so it's gonna be math helper dot pi over 4. Now it's gonna be the aspect ratio is gonna be device dot viewport dot aspect ratio. Now the plane distance is gonna be 0.1 f. That's how close the images will be drawn. The far plane distance is gonna be 100.0 f. Okay. Now, in a load content method, we're gonna use and call it draw lines. And create camera. To make it easier, gonna create 3 variables. The float x equals 30f, float y equals 0f, float z equals 30f. I'll replace them in a camera. That 30f here is going to be x, y, z. So in the update method, I'm going to replace the gamepad guide if keyboard dot get state. Oh, okay. Index one dot is key down. Keys dot up. Let's see here. The y coordinate is going to increment, and we're going to create the camera again. Now, in the draw method, we're going to effect the view equals view matrix, effect dot projection equals projection matrix, effect dot world equals matrix dot identity. Now effect dot begin, effect dot end, for each effect pass in effect dot current technique dot passes pass dot begin pass dot end device dot vertex declaration equals vertex declaration device dot draw user primitives type line. It's going to be a line list. It's going to be lines. It's going to be 0 and it's going to be 3, since there are 3 lines. And now let's draw it. You see the lines? Now if we press the up button, we can see it in a perspective. The X, Y, and Z axis right here. As simple as that. Thank you for watching this, and you can follow me on Twitter at DennisCode, and you can find me at http://dennisdell.com. Thank you very much.